Hi everybody. Today I wanted to give a brief masterclass on how to time block in order to get your life back. Now, if you are somebody who is doing a side hustle, you know the importance of your time and how valuable that is, especially if you're also a parent or a spouse or you have pets in a household to take care of. Everything counts during your day. So I'm going to teach you how to do this in a Word document, not Excel. And hopefully this will help you get back on track. So we're going to start off in Word. We're going to make sure that we do the layout in landscape. So go to orientation, go to landscape, and then we're going to insert a table first. So we're going to come in here, do insert table. The number of columns will be 44 and the number of rows is going to be 8. Oops, my bad. I got that backwards. I apologize. I'll make mistakes. Okay. All right. So 8 columns and 44 rows. And there are so many rows because I like to make everything by half hour instead of hourly. Now, if you want to put your days of the week in here, I find that to be very helpful. I use all Times New Roman font, but use whatever you like. I also come in here and add in those time blocks. So I am pulling these from another document that I have, so you don't have to sit here and watch me do everything as slowly as it would have taken me originally. So you're also going to come in here and make sure that everything is centered. And then for your cell format, you're going to come into table properties and to cell and put everything in the center. So it all is nice and neat. You can also come and put in your own brand coloring. I would put something that is pleasing to the eye and not, bright red or something that is going to hurt your eyes literally to look at. Beg your pardon. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Wrong one. I go to fill, recent colors, and this is one of my brand colors, so I'm just inputting it that way. Now, once you have your table input and your columns and your rows put in, I have skipped a few of these lines because I concentrated the time for sleep. So I get up at 3:30 during the week because I have a day job on top of doing my business. So we can start by putting in, sleep hours. And I'm also going to do this a little bit differently because I'm going to do a Monday through Friday schedule for those who have a generic, work schedule 9 to 5. And then your weekends can be free to put in whatever you like. All right, we're going to fix the font again because for some reason in this new document, it's different. And these tiny blocks, I have it size 8. And then at the top, I have it a size 10. And you can just copy and paste if it's consistent every day of the week. Okay. And then you can add in maybe your work hours. So let's choose a block of time. Maybe you work from 6 to 2:30. So if we come in here, I also add in lunch blocks because I am somebody who comes home midday to let my dogs out. I travel in and out of DC twice a day. So I'm going to right click. If you highlight multiple blocks and then you click merge cells, that will add in that block together. And then you would just do that consistently across. I was hoping that I didn't have to do all of those, but I do. So we'll just come through here, merge, 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 make it consistent if you've got, a consistent schedule. For those of you that don't, tweak it to your own needs, of course. So merge, merge, merge. And then you can copy and paste what you already have in here. Save yourself some time. If you want to add in a commute to work, depending on how long it is. Maybe you commute home, of course. Adjust it to your needs. Here in DC, I leave an hour for getting home, even though it's only a few miles away because of the traffic. So make it what you need. If you want to add in chores, maybe every Tuesday you go to the grocery store, for an hour and a half. You can add in groceries. If you have a doctor's appointment 2 times a week after work and you need to put that in, I can type. And the whole point is to put everything in here for an alignment of your own priorities. You can put in doctor's appointments, you can put in business tasks, you can put in exercise, you can put in meditation, whatever is best for you. Maybe you go to bed at 10:30 at night and you need to block off more time for sleep at night. So we'll add that in there. And maybe on your weekends, you set aside time for your business. So maybe from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, you are working on your business. So you can put in here researching. You can put in recording a video if you do that. You could put in, let's see, social media, post creation, whatever you like. Maybe on Sundays you do cleaning, so you add in that. Regardless of what your schedule is, this is the absolute best way that I have found to track everything that I do. And my schedule is much more intricate than this, and I change it quite frequently. Should anything change in my schedule on a high level, be that work hours, adding in extracurricular activities for my child, things for myself. If I find that, the exercise or schedule for chores that I have doesn't accommodate what's going on elsewhere, then I tweak it. And then you can have as many different variations as you like. This would be one example of that. And then you can add in your own little notes at the bottom. This was an older schedule that I had. So you do what works best for you. You can play with these blocks. You can add in more extensive sleep if, 5 hours doesn't cut it for you. And there you have it. It's pretty simple. You could, of course, do this in Excel, but I find that I prefer Word, and I prefer doing half an hour time blocks. That way when I merge them, it's not as messy. I found that doing hourly blocks over here on the side wasn't detailed enough. And then you can add in anything on the side that is, of course, extra for you. So if you have to reach out to certain people during the week, or if you have an automated webinar that runs all the time, add it in there just as a reminder that it's there. That way, if you need to tweak something in the future, it's just in the back of your mind as an extra reminder. So I hope that helped. I know that was, pretty short and sweet, but hopefully long enough that you could see the steps that I took, in the categories up here to help you create your own version. If this helped you out, let me know below. If you have a better way of doing it that you find works for you, also let me know. I am open to all kinds of new ideas. I also love the book, The 12-Week Year by Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington. So if you haven't read that, that's also a really great way to work your schedule. So have a great day. If you need anything or have any questions or I didn't explain something, let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.